Greetings, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Hope everybody's feeling all right. My name is Eddie M. Styles, and this is Just a Thought podcast. And this is where I just have a thought and I want to share with you guys, and we can build on this thought. Hope everybody can hear me all right, because this is my first live stream. And like I said, I just want to share a thought today with you guys. I'm not going to be long with you. I'm try to make this quick and short. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful day, full of positivity. So my thought for the day is, which everybody knows about, the Katt Williams interview on with Shannon Sharp. I know everybody watched it. Everybody watched it and heard about it, at least heard about it. And the things that he talked about. Everybody heard about the things that he talked about other comedians stealing his jokes. You know, like Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. And then he went on and said some other things about other people, other comedians in the comedian community. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on it. Everybody else is sharing their thoughts, so I just wanted to chime in and share my thoughts with you guys. And like I said, this is an open thought. It's not, you're welcome to share your thoughts and everything. We'll appreciate it. So let's get into this thing. So my thought of it all was, he came and said a lot of things, exposed a lot of things, whether it's true or false, we don't know. It's pretty much he say, she say, that type of thing. I mean, there's clips out there with Katt Williams jokes and Cedric the Entertainer jokes. I think it's about the vehicles and music playing loud and stuff like that. Everybody know what I'm talking about. But I'm put a different spin on it, what everybody else is talking about, because this opened the floodgates to a lot of things that we probably shouldn't open the floodgates to. in my opinion. And it's all just my opinion. It's entertainment, but I don't think this is entertainment that we should be putting out there into the world, because it's bad enough we got bad light on us anyway as men. I'm speaking as men. When Katt Williams first came out, I thought he was very hilarious, very funny. He still is very funny. I wish he was in more movies, because I think he's very funny. I also think he could be a very good actor as far as playing serious roles. He has that gift. But as men, I just think it's a bad look as far as the brothers is concerned. So you got Corey Holcomb, he put his 2 cents in. Mike Epps put his 2 cents in. And I know Mike Epps was just being funny, so he was just being a comedian. He was just being funny about it when he chimed in on it. And now you got Dave Chappelle and can't think of the other comedian's name, Rail. I don't really watch him as much. D-Rail, I think that's his name. And they got into discussion about it. So now you got all these brothers bickering about this whole thing. And like I said, I don't think it's a good look for us as men anyway. We already got a bad light on us anyway, and then this just adds to it. I think certain things should be done in private, in my opinion. It's not for the world to see. And if we got gripes amongst each other, I think we should go to each other and say, hey, we need to quash this. We need to handle this. And if that means going into a gym and handling it, then that's what we need to do. And then after that, shake hands and go about our business. But this thing that's going on in the public eye, I think is nonsense. I don't think we should be doing that as brothers. I don't think we should be doing that. As men, I don't think we should be doing that. And maybe they're doing it as the young folks call today, for the bag. And I'm like, no, that's not cool. We doing all this just for the bag, so this sells. This is what sells. Controversy sells. It's publicity. I just don't agree with that. And it's just my thought. That's all it is, my thought on it. And I just want to share my thought on it. We should not be doing this in public. Now, if these brothers doing this for the bag, and I don't know. I'm just going to say shame on them. Shame on them. And I like Katt Williams. Like I said, I think he'd be a very good actor. He need to be in more roles, more movie roles, because I think he's that good. I really do think he's that good. And I think he can do a lot more good. And I know he's doing good in his own private life. Like they say, he gives away a lot of money to people. He brings people on tour with him. And that's, to me, that should be more light shedded on that. It should be more light shedded on that and not all this negative stuff. But this is what people enjoy, like a damn soap opera, which I hate soap operas. I'm not a fan of it. but this is what's going on, a soap opera among men. This is how black men behave. And I just don't think it's right. And I hope they all able to come together, and especially Dave Chappelle. I'm a fan of Dave Chappelle, and him and D-Rail on stage and stuff like that. I don't think that should have ever been leaked. It's just messed up right now, and I hope all this get resolved in a positive light. And like I said, this is just my thought. That's all. To me, that's not behaving as men. That's not behaving as men. So that leads me to my other thought. He did expose some things. He has exposed some other things in the industry, but it's not just in the industry, it's all around us. So I want to share my other thought on that. And the other thing he exposed with men in movies in drag. And I don't care. It's just my thought. It's just my thought. And I'm just putting my 2 cents out here. Since everybody else is doing it, might as well put my thought out there. I don't care how you put it or how you see it. That's drag. Men and women clothes, dressing up as a woman, is drag. And why? And that's not how a man's supposed to present himself. But some people, this is what people do for money. Classic back in the day. What people do for money. And this is what these guys do for money. I'll dress as a drag queen because this is what's going to give me the paper. As they call the bag, I guess. And this is how, people can say, well, it's a role to play. No. I mean, if you do that for the money, then hey, that's what you do. But it's just my thought. Men ain't supposed to be dressing in women clothes and dressing up as a woman. And why is all these men in this movie industry, in the music business, dressing up as drags and as drag queens? If you truly a man. I saw a clip with what's his name? What is that dude's name? Tyler Perry. And he's like, well, I'm not, what'd he say? I'm confident with my manhood. I'm gonna be true. That's a bunch of baloney if you ask me. Ain't no man supposed to be dressing up in women's clothes, period. And that's just my thought, that's my stance, and that's what I'm gonna stand on. Like I said, this is just a thought. And I don't think we should be doing that as men. And I don't think we should be letting our sons and our nephews and our grandsons look at that as if it's all right. Because it's not all right. And I know this society is trying to make it seem like it is all right. This is the new way. But sometimes you got to take a stand. as men. But it's just my thought. That's all it is. And I know I spoke about the music industry and everything and all the stuff that they put out there. But I think the music industry is another industry that's, to me, that's demonic, evil, in my opinion. When I first seen this, I didn't see it, I just heard about it. And I'm like, what in the world is this coming to? How is this all right? How is this all right? This is not all right. This is not a good thing. Like I said, this is just my thought. And then I don't see a lot of churches and ministers and standing up and saying how this is wrong. How can they say this is right? And I know y'all heard about this Nas X thing. How can you say this is right? And then they're going to say this is a brave... No. But this is just my thought. Just my thought. And right now, this is still America. And I should be able to say and what I feel is right. My freedom of speech. Which they are slowly trying to take away from us, in my opinion. But what man will allow their sons to watch or to agree with this? It's wrong, in my opinion. But like I said, this is just a thought. You got movies portraying these things like it's all right. It's not, in my opinion. We as brothers need to get it together. We cannot go along with what society says. They've been tricking us forever. They've been tricking us forever. So I think we need to start taking a stand and start pushing back for the sake of our children and our children's children. But this is my thought. Feel free in the comments to put whatever it is you want to comment on this topic, on this thought. I am Eddie M. Styles, and this has been just a thought. Make sure y'all comment at the bottom. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell whenever I go live to help to make this channel grow and we can build on our thoughts, the thought of the day. So if you guys want to build on this thought that we just talked about today, feel free to comment it below. Until next time, I'm DJ Eddie M. Styles, and this has been just a thought.